Hi, I'm Tanner with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Fredrick, Colorado. Today we're going to go over a brand new inventory unit. This trailer just showed up. This is a Cimarron Norstar 4-horse gooseneck, our dual tack setup. It's 2025 model. Really slick setup. We'll let you guys take a look at a drawing here so you can kind of get the overall layout before we actually start walking through this trailer. We're 6'10 wide, 7'1 tall, 23 foot on the floor. Again, it's a nice little put together package. I mean, we're not super long. Still a 4-horse, some great options on this trailer, which we'll walk you guys through here in a second. Start off here at our front tack room. When I was rodeoing growing up, we had a similar setup trailer. Granted, it wasn't this exact dual tack. I was a lot younger, so I didn't get along well with my brother a whole lot, but we had this idea that we needed separate tack rooms all the time, so we wouldn't fight. So this kind of builds off that concept to where you can tack off either side of this trailer. If you have, two people you're normally hauling with, one of your tacks on one side, one of yours on the other, you can tie off, keep your horses separate. Or if you just have a ton of horses and need your tack off both sides, it's a great setup. So I really loved that trailer I hauled with growing up, but this is a way better concept that we've been doing. This is probably our most popular tack layout of all our tack layouts in our slant trailers, whether it's a 3-horse, 4-horse, 5-horse, 6-horse. Whatever we do, we get a lot of requests for this tack room. It's probably become one of our most popular tack rooms. And again, the main reason is because you can access this tack from either side, and it's a pretty roomy tack. You're going to end up with 2 swing out saddle racks, one for each door. We do our extra wide doors, our 42-inch doors. The reason we do that, I probably should I'll show you when we jump out, is when you swing that saddle rack out, it still gives you enough room to clear by your saddles, clear by your saddle rack. You're not having to, swing that thing in when you come in the trailer and then swing it out when you want to leave the trailer. But again, a really cool setup in here. We have a carpeted gooseneck deck, carpeted drop wall. We do have our carpeted boot box, which again serves as a nice step up into your gooseneck, but also gives you some great storage in there. I want to point out that all the carpet you see is a marine grade carpet, so it's easy to wash. You can just power wash them is usually what we do. You can power wash them and then vacuum that water right back out of the carpet, and it cleans up really nicely. Over here on our passenger side, we do have our shelf. It is a lipped shelf, so you get about a 2-inch lip with a rubber bottom, so nothing falls out of there. I think it's a great place to put your hat boxes and stuff while you're traveling, so they're not rolling around, bouncing into stuff. You get a little clothes rod below that as well for hanging some show clothes, slickers, coats, stuff like that you need while you're traveling. And then we're going to have OptiBright LED lights throughout the trailer. You're going to have one above each entry door, so there'll be another one back here above the camera that you guys can't see. And then as we work our way out, you'll see on our partition wall, we are fully carpeted in our partition wall. If we don't fully carpet partition wall, we will for sure carpet just where your bridle hooks are. We like to carpet anywhere there are bridle hooks just because it helps deaden that noise between your bridles rubbing on your trailer rubbing on your bridles. Your horses are going to haul better on the back side of this wall because it's going to be a lot less noisy for them. We like to go ahead and carpet the full partition wall, especially in a setup like this where we have a full row high, a full row low, where we're pretty much already carpeting the full wall anyway. If we just carpet the bridle hooks, it's a lot cleaner look. It looks a lot better for you guys. And then in our dead corner on here on our passenger side behind this swing out, we do have our 25-gallon quarter water tank. Again, super handy to be able to take water with you wherever you go. Winter times, I mean, a lot of places are going to have their hydrants turned off, whether it be fairgrounds, gas stations, stuff like that. So it's going to be really hard to kind of find fresh water for you. So you can easily throw it in here, have fresh water when you get where you're going. Always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to water. Then again, you can see I have the saddle rack swung out. We don't need to move it, and we can easily just walk past it to get out of that trailer. So you can see, even with saddles on this trailer, you can easily get by them without having to swing this in and out, which is a great little feature. On our tack door on both sides of this trailer, again, it's going to be a mirror image kind of on both sides. We have our 4-pull swing out. I like these swing outs because you can slide your blankets on them straight versus having to fight that door. Usually if you're not a swing out and there's just a solid mount to that door, once you get 1 or 2 sets on, it's really hard to get your next 2 sets on because you're fighting not only the door, but you're fighting the pads that are already there that can't move. So that swing out's a great option, just to be able to pull it out and slide them straight on. Do have a 3-compartment drainable brush tray here in the bottom. Again, you have a show sheen, fly spray, anything like that that freezes, breaks, leaks, it'll contain it to one of those 3 compartments and let it drain out the bottom so not all your other stuff in there gets nasty as well. Fold up steps going to be on each tack room door. Again, we are 6'10 wide, so you're going to get a full length running board. Up high, we have 16-inch LED awning light above our tie outs here on our passenger side. You will notice pretty big upgrade on this 4-horse is we do have full drop down windows on hip side. It's probably one of my favorite upgrades to do. My 2 favorite upgrades would probably be worm and then drops on your hip side. Whether you're doing full drops like this or alternating drops where you go drop, bus window, drop, bus window. I think having these big drop windows on the hip side just really maximizes the amount of airflow you can use in your trailer. Now again, if you're somewhere super north where it never gets that hot, you're really not gonna have to worry about maybe those super hot days stuck in traffic. Down here when we're rodeoing, stuff like that, whether it be here, New Mexico, stuff like that, it gets super hot, especially when you get stuck in traffic. So the more airflow you can have by having these huge drop windows, I mean, you can see just how open this trailer is with drops on both sides. You're really gonna help keep your horses a lot more comfortable the more air you can move through your trailer. So again, one of my favorite upgrades, my second favorite upgrade would probably be the worm flooring. But again, we are 610 wide, full length running board, Dexter rubber torsion axles. We do have the black with chrome accented wheels here on this model, which really goes good with our charcoal metallic color on this trailer. 4 tie rings here on this passenger side. Usually on each side of the trailer, you're gonna have as many tie rings as the trailer is set up for horses. Move around to our load side of this trailer. It is a 60-40 split rear door. So again, that means that your smaller door is gonna be here on your driver's side. Bigger door is gonna be on your passenger. I like that because you can shut this smaller door, run it as kind of a more constricted setup, especially if you have horses that like to come out and try and turn around back over the top of you. Closing this 60 door can really help with that. For the floor in this trailer, we are just aluminum floor. Now keep in mind, it is that 4-inch centered floor that Cimarron does. That channel interlocking floor. It is the strongest floor you can get in the horse trailer market. And you can only get this floor in the Cimarron. So again, you're getting the strongest floor on the market. And we are just rubber mats on this trailer, so you can pull them and clean them very easily. That second upgrade I was talking about with worm, we can add to any trailer, whether it be here or at the factory. And what it does, worm stands for we eliminate rubber mats. It goes in and it makes a solid foundation in this trailer of rubber. They pour it on, it hardens. You don't have to worry about urine getting to your floor anymore because it's just a permanent soluble product over that aluminum floor. So you don't have to pull mats anymore. You don't have to worry about your floor going bad underneath the worm. It's a really great product, and we can add it to any trailer. For dividers back here in this trailer, we do have a partial type. For our third divider, they are padded. Something I want to point out that they changed, that you guys are probably gonna be happy they changed, is they went to metal rivets on their divider pads. They used to be plastic, which were great. They worked great 95% of the time, but once the plastic kind of, gets sun shining on it all day long, horses leaning on it, over time that plastic used to wear out and we'd have to replace those plastic rivets. So by going to metal, you guys don't have to worry about that anymore. Second divider is going to be the same, partial type padded divider. Standard for any trailer you get from us, especially on the Cimarron market, unless you go down to your smaller 2 horses, you are going to get a full stud divider in your front stall. And I think it's super important to always have a stud, not only to separate a horse that you have that likes to kick, but more so for storage. A lot of times, especially not having a hay rack on a trailer, you're going to be fishing for places to put hay. This front stall with this stud stall is a great place to, stack hay, stack grain, stack totes, stack all that stuff you're not going to use. It's not going to be able to get under your horses because you have that full stud. Again, we keep it about 4 inches off the floor just so you can run shavings if you still want to. But again, this stud wall with that escape door combination is a great combo. 2-way roof vents, 1 for each stall, so you're going to have 4 in this trailer. We'll point out, when you do get a Cimarron Norstar, or a Cimarron in general, you're getting the full insulated 1-piece roof no matter what Cimarron you order. If you get their horse trailer model, which would be like this one, the Lone Star, you are fully lined and insulated ceiling and walls in the horse trailer compartment. And again, that's just standard. You don't have to request that or anything. If you get the Norstar model, you are coming fully insulated back here, which makes a ton of difference, especially in the winter and summer months when we have those huge temperature fluctuations. OptiBright LED lights here on our hip side. They're controlled by a switch back here by our camera. So again, you need to check on your horses, you can easily flick a switch, check through either drop side windows. I mean, crawl up on that running board and check on your horses in 2 seconds and make sure they're hauling fine. Again, great light output. They don't draw a whole lot of power, so you can run it off the battery on this trailer pretty easily and not have to worry about, draining that battery down. Up high here on our load side, we do have an 8-inch LED awning light. Again, giving you guys plenty of light to be able to see what you're doing while you're loading and offloading. Our new style brake lights, again, they do have that backup light built into them. That little white X in those brake lights will turn on when you throw your vehicle in reverse. So before you used to have to pay for your backup lights, now they're just included in the trailer. Move around to our driver's side, our head side of this trailer. Again, our big Cimarron drop windows, 16-inch LED light. The thing I love about these Cimarron drop windows, they're super easy to operate. You can easily check on your horses. I like to tie and untie from the outside of my trailer. Sometimes you go in there and try to untie, a horse tries backing out before you even got him untied, and you can end up in a jam pretty easy. So I like how easy these drops are to operate. They're kind of a 3-system window. You can run either your little sliding type if you want to move a little bit of air, you want to move a lot of air, you just fully drop them. And then again, if you need to access the inside, you can fully drop those jail bars as well. So again, it's a really great system. You do have a smaller drop window built into your escape door. And it's not as big as those, but it operates the same way. You're gonna have a small slider, full drop, and then again, you can move those jail bars when you need to check on your horses. Here's a good outside view of that escape door / stud stall kind of storage area. Again, I love it. You can store hay, grain, stuff like that easily in this first stall. You can leave your horses on if you need to access or get anything out of that first stall, because you can access it from right here on the driver's side. So again, great feature to have on any trailer, that escape door and stud wall combo. To make our way back to the front, again, it's going to be a mirror image of that other side. We're going to have our swing out saddle rack, fold up step, brush tray, those same blanket bars, same window built in the door for sliding type for some ventilation. Again, a great trailer concept. I want to show you guys something cool that I don't know if we've pointed out in videos yet. Any trailer that's coming in, whether it's going to be the tail end of these 25 models or, you know, moving into our 26 models in May, this fiscal year is Cimarron's 25th anniversary. Been making trailers for 25 years. So you will get this cool little kind of limited edition sticker on any trailer purchased, you know, in this fiscal year, January to January. So again, super, super cool. I mean, nothing super useful for you guys, but again, it is cool that you're going to get that kind of limited edition sticker for these trailers. Up here underneath the nose, another good upgrade is electric over hydraulic jack on this trailer. Again, bigger trailer, you have 4 horses on, you can hook this trailer up in 2 seconds versus having to hand crank it. Keep in mind that any trailer we have on the lot too, if you're looking, if it has a manual jack and you want to throw hydraulic jack on, we stock them and we can have them on within a day or 2. So we're readily available and we can readily add those things to these trailers. We have a battery box built here above that. Again, power all your lights and stuff in this trailer. Also charge off your truck while you're driving. We also started doing RedArc systems on these battery systems, which turns that charge that you're getting from your truck to your battery from a trickle charge into a more rapid charge. That's going to kind of tend your battery a lot better than just having a hot wire to your truck would be. So that's a great system we're doing. And then we do have a battery disconnect. So if you want to kill all power to the trailer from this battery, you can flick that switch and not have to worry about, hey, I left the tack room light on and coming out, you know, 2 days later to a dead battery. It's again, really great systems we put on here. To the left of that, we do have our spare tire and wheel. You will notice it is a matching wheel and tire to the rest of the wheel and tires on this trailer. Again, you have a flat, you have a blowout. You're going to throw another tire and wheel on, feel confident that, you know, it's a great tire and a matching wheel, so your trailer's looking good while you show up to your show. Up here at the front, kind of standard safety stuff. We have our B&W 2 5/16 coupler, safety chains, our breakaway cable for our breakaway brake system, and our 7-pin ran back to that housing. Again, this is a really cool trailer, Cimarron 4-horse, dual tack, probably our most popular setup. If you're interested in this trailer, stock number is 5N250019. Again, 2025 Cimarron Norstar 4-horse gooseneck. Our standard dimensions, you know, we're 6'10 wide, 7'1 tall, but it's got a lot of nice upgrades on it with that dual tack, hydraulic jack, drops on the hip. It's a really nice setup trailer. If you're interested in this trailer, maybe some other horse trailer models or even livestock models you want to look at, feel free to give me a call. My name's Tanner here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Fredrick. Phone number is 303-684-3409. Thanks for tuning in.